Aries, certain aspects of your life may be a bit strained at this time, but the good news is that this demonstrates the excitement and passion by which you live. Taking a strong stand in regards to a certain situation may cause tension with certain parties, but it is also important in that it illustrates your commitment to a certain issue. Don't hesitate to be aggressive in order to get your point across. Taurus, the luck you seek may be floating around in the wind, but you may not able to see it right now because you have got your mind so focused on only one thing. Don't pigeonhole yourself into only one way of thinking or proceeding. You might be missing a point that is extremely obvious, yet you are not able to see it because you are so intent on the outcome as opposed to the process. Gemini, know your position and stick with it. If you tell someone one thing and then tell someone else something completely different, you will only end up creating confusion. Gather all the facts, sit alone with the information at hand, and come up with a plan of attack. Stay strong and keep your story consistent. You will lose the trust of others if you continue to vacillate on certain issues. Cancer, you could express yourself in a passionate and animated way. You might have a conversation with someone in which you have many complex ideas that you want to share. You could enlighten someone with your analytical approach. Or you could educate others as you share important information on this subject. Share your expertise and your knowledge with others, and don't be afraid to take center stage. Your listeners will appreciate your words. Leo, quietly step into the background if things aren't going the way you would like. Don't try to stick your nose into someone else's business, even if you think you know exactly the right way for them to proceed. More than likely, people will have very strong opinions about the day, and they will not be swayed in any direction. The best you can do is take care of yourself, and you will probably find that what this means is for you to be neither seen nor heard. Virgo, the celestial energies are asking you to take a good hard look at your fear of commitment. Freedom is something you prize highly, and you may be scared to death that by tying yourself down to a job or romantic partner, you will lose the wonderful feeling of soaring free as a bird. This, however, is not necessarily true. Taoism, for example, teaches that we can only be free through the acceptance of responsibility. Think about it. Libra, today is one of those days in which you will be bursting at the seams because you want to share the big news with your good friends. Perhaps you just received an important package in the mail or a piece of information and you just can't wait to spread the news. Be careful of who might be lurking around the corner, however, because there are apt to be a pair of ears listening in. The person they belong to might not necessarily be acting in your best interest. Scorpio, your writing and speaking abilities are operating at a high level today, so if you've been thinking about pursuing either of these avenues, starting now gives you an advantage towards attaining success. Make a start and get your ideas down on paper, however rough they may be. The only downside is the stress that might result from the sudden stimulation. Try to remain calm. Sagittarius, you could feel eager to share your ideas with others. Sometimes you can be a little shy and laid back. You don't always have enough confidence. But right now you might feel inspired to speak up. If you have a plan for a new business procedure, speak up. Or if you have a great money-making strategy, dare to share it. You might have a brilliant solution. Capricorn, the process of celebrating coming milestones could have you running around your community, paying visits, shopping, or consulting with others. You might have some interesting news to impart, which others will enjoy hearing. There might be some changes forthcoming in your near neighborhood. Perhaps new neighbors or new businesses will be moving in, or there might be a neighborhood get-together. This promises to be a busy but satisfying day. Aquarius, keep careful track of things today, for you will find that the smallest detail will make the biggest difference. Don't hesitate to go with your hunches when something simply doesn't sound right. Stay focused and try not to get caught off guard when emotional issues come up out of the middle of nowhere and disturb your thought process. Trust yourself at all times, regardless of what is going on around you. Pisces, today may be one of those days in which you come to an intersection with a four-way stop and no one knows whose turn it is next. Don't sit back and wait for everyone to go before you. If you know that it is your time to go, be bold and make your move. It won't be a bad idea to signal to others that you are going ahead. People might not be used to you taking such an aggressive role.